set the night alight. We're gonna ride a tiger, oh. We're gonna ride it like it's never been rode. We're gonna let loose screams as we ride the tiger. We're gonna let it bleed as we ride the tiger. Oh, we're gonna ride it like it's never been ridden before. We know we are never gonna be the sons and daughters of a happy family. And oh, we see we are never gonna know the joy of being in a happy, healthy home. And so we're gonna smoke 'em out as we ride a tiger, and we'll know no doubt as we ride the tiger. Oh, we're gonna ride it like it's never been rode. We're gonna draw first blood as we ride a tiger. We're gonna bring the flood as we ride the tiger. Oh, we're gonna ride it like it's never been ridden before. And we know we are never gonna be the sons and daughters of a happy family. And oh, we see we are never gonna know the joy of being in a happy, healthy home. And so we come from broken skin and bones. Never will we rest and never will we find a home. We come from bitterness and lies. Never will we rest, never until the day we die. We're gonna ride a tiger. We're gonna ride a tiger. We're gonna ride the tiger. We're gonna ride a tiger. Baby, 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 oh, we're lazy, 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 and we're feeling fucking crazy, 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 crazy. Gonna buy ourselves a gun, gonna stick it in our mouths. We're gonna suck the barrel dry, gonna suck the death out. We don't need no fucking bullets to knock ourselves around. We got the sound, we got the motherfucking sound. We got the motherfucking sound. We got the motherfucking sound. Darling, 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 we've been falling, falling, falling. We've been fucking up ourselves like we fuck nobody else. We've been faking, breaking, naked. We've been taking, taking, taking. We've been laying on the hurt. Oh, you know they want the dirt. We're gonna savor all the flavor or live the misbehavior, knock it out. We got the motherfucking sound. We got the motherfucking sound. We got the motherfucking sound. Everything they got, everything they got, everything they got. means jack shit to me, 'cause baby we can sing, we got the sound. Everything they need, everything they need, everything they want is just nothing to me, nothing you see, it's all they got. We got the motherfucking sound. Razors, razors, razors become lasers, 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 and still we cut ourselves just like we cut nobody else. Our blood is bleeding dry as we dance into the night. We're gonna tear the city down as we know we're bleeding out. Never mind the wounds, never mind the hurt, black it out. We got the motherfucking sound. 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 Heartbreak. I don't wanna be a wound that never seems to close. I don't wanna be a mistake. I don't wanna be the pain that you will always hold. I don't wanna be a regret. I don't wanna be the thing you wish you hadn't done. I don't wanna be a misstep. I don't wanna be a hope that someday I'll be gone. Don't you know, my love, we could be the sunshine. Don't you know, my love, we could be the sunshine. I don't wanna be your sadness. I don't wanna be the reason you feel so alone. I don't wanna bring you heartache. I don't wanna be the darkness that steals away your glow. Don't you know, my love, we could be the sunshine. Don't you know, my love, we could be the sunshine. Oh.
All right. Hey. Okay. There we go. Okay, man. So this stream is happening a little bit earlier than normal, and it's gonna end a little bit earlier than normal, and Arushi Junath, thank you for the follow. That's awesome. And how you doing, Aldo? Good to see you, man. And yeah, all right. So this is so I'm gonna play some of the songs I've been working on this week. I'm in the process of recording 140 acoustic demos that I'm making available via Bandcamp each week. I took last week off from putting out the 10. I put out 10 songs a week. I've got 140 new songs. I took some time off last week because I've got a new single for my next record called Dinosaur, #Dinosaur, which is coming out later it's coming out in July 15th. And yeah, right on, yeah. And so yeah, that's awesome, man. And so I was working on some new tunes today, and I figured I would play them, but I have to remember what they are because I haven't I'm because my brain is broken. All right, let me see. Let's see. What are these? The 4 songs that I finished today? Because I've been 40 Miles from Nowhere. Yeah, let's do this one. So cool, 40 miles. 40 Miles from Nowhere. So I'll start with that one, and then fuck it, I'll just start. Let's just do it. So all right. So this is let me get this guy situated a little bit better. Okay, there we go. Broken down on the side of the road. I don't know how to get home. Empty road, here I am on my own. I took the wrong way. I took the long way down a road I ain't ever been on. Sunset, the weather's wet and cold, and I don't know how to make my way out. So I sit with my head in my hands. I need a new plan. I need a new plan. I need a way out of here. 40 miles back, I think I went off track, and now I don't know how to turn around. And 40 miles more, there's somewhere new, I'm sure. There's somewhere I can pour my sorrows out. So I sit with my head in my hands. I need a new plan. I need a new plan. 40 miles, that's where I've gone. Something's gone wrong. Oh, it's gone wrong, and I don't know how to turn around. 40 miles back, I think I went off track, and now I don't know how to turn around. And 40 miles more, there's somewhere new, I'm sure. There's somewhere I can pour my sorrows out. Oh, oh, it's so far away, so far away from here. Oh, it's so far away from here. Broken down on the side of the road, and I don't know how to get home. Empty road, here I am on my own. I took the long way, I took the wrong way down a road I've never been down. So yeah, so that one's a little bit rough. I don't think I'm fairly certain I've played that song at one point in this stream. I have to have played it. It's like, you know, because I certainly charted it. That song was written at a point in time when I wasn't charting my songs. So I would like literally write them. I would write the lyrics on a piece of paper. I would record them, and then I'd just throw everything away. And I'd be like, oh, I've got the recording. I'll be fine. I can go back and listen to it and figure it out again, which is the complete worst way to actually record your songs, you know. So yeah, because there are a handful of songs where I'm playing very bizarre chords, and I'm like, I will never figure that out ever, because you know, like, so But anyway, but yeah, so that's called 40 Miles from Nowhere, and I think that when I actually get a chance to like sit down and throw some piano on it, and I think it's gonna be a pretty cool song. It's it's that idea, for me, it's that idea that like 40 miles if you're in a car is nothing at all, right? 40 miles that's like if you're going 65, 70 miles an hour, it's like half an hour drive. It's not but 40 miles to walk is an all-day affair, and so when you find yourself, but the metaphor is just realizing that you're now in a place you've made it, you've tacked in your life, and you've gone far enough down that you're committed to this life path that you've chosen, but is it exactly what you want to do? Are you 100% certain? Who the fuck knows? And so you're just in this, like, and particularly, and when everything comes crashing down, when you find that, like, which has happened to me multiple times during my music career, where I've just found, I'm like, oh fuck, like I have to rebuild from scratch. It seems like no one's paying attention. There's no one out there that gives a fuck about, like, and now I have to, like, the thing is, I'm never going to walk away. Like, in fact, that's one thing. So that's one thing I'm doing right now. Hey, Paper Cat, how you doing, brother? That's one thing I'm actually in the process of doing right now. In fact, let me change this. This is okay. There we go. One of the things I'm in the process of doing right now, and I'll talk more about it. I'm going to be making an announcement in about an hour and a half or so. But I'm actually building a live component. Like I haven't played live. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Well, I'm happy you popped in for, if only just for a moment. It's great to see you, dude. So I'm gonna play all 6 of the songs that I've completed so far for this. One of the things I haven't done in Austin since I first moved to Austin was try, like for me, the way I usually work best. Because, like the thing is that like I've got so much music, it's really difficult to convey to an audience, hey, I've got a fuck ton of music. It's not just the 9 songs that you're hearing right now. It's not a curated set of this is the best of my music. This is a small fraction of the best of my music, and I've got a fuck ton of it. So the way that I work best from a live perspective is either a residency, or when I'm touring, just have an open-ended, be able to play like a 3-hour show, right? So one of the things I just set up is I found I'm situating myself with a residency here in Austin. It's right down the street from my place. It's going to be every single Sunday. It's going to be awesome. So, but even so, it's going to bring up a lot of the horrible chaos that I can't fucking stand. Like, like going from being able to show up on stage and be guaranteed that we were going to bring between like 50 and 150 people. Like that was guaranteed, So to know that we had that kind of draw to now having like a draw of maybe anywhere between like 5 and 30 people, maybe. When I did my tour kickoff in 2018, I personally drew like Get Set Go drew 50 people. That's not terrible, but the thing is that like, but I'm 100% certain it's not going to be the same, So I mean, well, without intensive promotion on my part, which I'm going to be doing. So it's just a crazy, like, it feels like every single time I get to a certain level and I'm like, yeah, I'm doing all right. Then everything just collapses and I slide right back down the hill and I'm like, oh fuck, I gotta do this all over again. So, but this is a song called Complicated Lives. It goes, yes, I know it's complicated, yes, I know we are. You and I have weathered so much so far. I know our lives are difficult and tough to intertwine. I know your heart's as heavy as your mind. But you don't want to be alone, and I don't want to be alone. And I don't want to see you standing there, wrapped up in your loneliness. The only hope that you confess is that you won't simply disappear. Yes, I know it's complicated, yes, I know that's right. You and I both live complicated lives. But can we just allow ourselves a little happiness? A moment of reprieve from our regrets. Cause you don't wanna be alone, and I don't wanna be alone. And I know that it's been quite a while since you had someone there for you, loving all the things you do, and taking time to simply make you smile. It's been a long time coming, a long time coming, baby. It's been a long time coming, a long time getting here. Whoa. It's been a long time coming, a long time coming, baby. It's been a long time coming, a long time getting here. Whoa. Whoa. Yes, no, it's difficult, I wish it otherwise. But sadly, you and I live complicated lives. But doesn't mean we should give up or that we shouldn't try. Just because we live complicated lives. Cause you don't wanna be alone, and I don't wanna be alone. And I don't wanna see you feeling down. And maybe if you stick around, and maybe if I stick around, you and I can finally get it down. It's been a long time coming, a long time coming, baby. It's been a long time coming, a long time getting here. Whoa. It's been a long time coming, a long time coming, baby. It's been a long time coming, a long time getting here. Whoa. It's been a long time. It's been a long time, whoa. It's been a long time. It's been a long time, whoa. It's been a long time coming, a long time coming, baby. It's been a long time coming, a long time getting here. Whoa. 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 How is the guitar and the vocals, are they balanced? It's to me it feels like the guitar is a little hot, but even though what I believe I'm sending to you is exactly what I'm hearing in my headphones, I'm not 100% certain. So can you guys let me know? Is it sounding? It sounds okay. Okay, yeah, that's good to know. Hey Isabel, what's up? Could you grab me some water? Can you grab me some water? Because I'm melting up here. So Isabella and I are doing a... No. Thank you. I appreciate it. No. Isabella and I are doing a... We're going out to dinner tonight. Because, yeah, it's like... It's not an actual, like, official anniversary, but it's the first time that it's 2 years to the day that I expressed romantic interest in her, and she was like, "Oh, that sounds great, because I too am interested in you." And I was like, "Oh, that's awesome. Well, then let us move forth as two people that are interested in each other romantically." Bum bum bum. All right, so no, right, you gotta go. I don't have a lot of time, my love. Nope, I don't have a lot of time. I don't have. I want to get all these songs. Oh wait, no, that's not right. No. No, I don't want any more. Thank you. I love it, but it's gonna give me a lot of fun. And I don't. Hey, how you doing, Sarge? Good to see you, brother. What's cooking, amigo? What? Oh yeah. I forgot to turn on the soundboard, but I don't know if I'm gonna turn it on. Yeah, because Isabella's just gonna hop in there and just then she's gonna just spam like a maniac. So, So just another day in paradise. Hell yeah, man! It is. It's 85 degrees up in the studio right now. So it is. It is absurdly hot in here. So it is. Yeah, it's melting. But that's okay. That's okay because I'm a fucking professional, and it's just about as hot as it would be on stage with the like the Klieg lights like blasting on you. So that's right. Wow, that's great. That's awesome, man. Every day, in little ways, you change. Every day, in little ways, you stay the same. The way you laugh, the joy inside, the hope you hold, and the love that you try. The fire that burns deep inside you. Every day, there's always something new. Every day, there's always something new about you. The songs you sing, the chains you break, the love you give and the love you make. Oh, we're changing, always changing, oh. And every day, and in every way, I choose you. Hey, Dina. And every day, and in every way, I choose you. Every day fills me with surprise, especially when I can look at the day through your eyes. The way you trust, the things you see, the love you feel when you look at me. I've known nothing quite so lovely, oh. And every day, and in every way, I choose you, oh. And every day, and in every way, I choose you. There's no need for fear, there's no need for doubting. The love we hold quite dear is the love that keeps us shouting. We're in love, we're in love, we're in love. Every day, in little ways, you change. Every day, in little ways, you stay the same. And so I feel my blood, it burns with joyful fire and deepest yearning. I can feel each day I'm learning, know that every day and in every way I choose you, oh. And every day and in every way I choose you. Yeah, I've played maybe 4 or 5 weddings, Dina, over the course of my music career. Usually it's been for friends, but I wouldn't be. I mean, almost invariably, because like I played some friends' weddings where I only knew the bride and the groom, just because we were online pals that had been gaming for a half decade. And by the time I left, I knew, I felt like I was close friends with literally the entire wedding party, which was about 100 people. So I think I'd be amenable to that kind of stuff. Why do you ask? I am. Well then that's great. Yeah. I mean, wait, what Dina is, so Dina, what Dina is this? What Dina are you? and that's awesome. I know 3 Dinas that come right off the top of my head. So but yeah, no, and that's, and again, like that's, yeah, of course. I mean, yes, if you're a friend, then certainly. Oh, hey, oh fuck, well, heck, oh, well, of course, Dina. Yeah, are you kidding me? Of course I'd play your wedding or a wedding or any wedding that you wanted me to play. Of course I would do that. And all the songs I'm playing right now are they're songs that I'm in the process of recording. Like I've got 140 brand new songs. So so these are all songs that I don't play that much, because I have 140 new ones, and playing 140 new ones would mean I wouldn't play my 400 old ones. So, which means that, yeah, so there's just lots that have kind of gone unplayed for a while, which is why I'm playing them now. But yeah, I mean, yeah. What are you, Dina? Do you have my number? Do you want to just reach out to me? Because yeah, I would certainly play the poop out of any anything. Yeah, anything you want. So certainly. Are you getting married? And that. And yeah, and I forget that there's lag. So yeah, and apparently Twitch has been delivering the streaming, has been delivering the stream a little bit oddly. Like I know that people have been dealing with some latency issues and have been dealing with buffering and stuff like that. So if I ask a question, yeah, so I need to remember just to give you time to respond. But yeah, so of course, just let me know if you just reach out to me. Yeah, it's a bit jerky. Yeah, and that's what Sarge was saying. And Mike's here. How you doing, man? Good to see you, amigo. How you been, brother? And let me see. All right, so that was a song called Every Day. I played Complicated Lives. All right, so now this is a song called I Ain't Writing Poetry. And this is another. So this is another one that I just there's a point in time when Isabella was in Europe. And I was here where she would request this one with some frequency, but I haven't played it. I'm good. I'm really good. I haven't streamed in the past handful of days. I've been crazy busy. I'm putting together a weekly. I'm sorry, Isabella. I don't have the request queue is not on yet right out. But here, let me turn that on. So I just turned on the requests. If you guys want to throw out requests, you're totally welcome. I'm gonna play these 6 songs that I'm in the process of recording 10 songs this week that I'll be giving out. I've already put out 80 so far. I'm gonna be putting out another 10 this week, and I'm gonna continue putting them out until all 140 new songs are available. So I'm just gonna give you, these are the bare bones versions of the albums. Like it's like basically this is it's got the correct tempo. It's effectively all it is, and they're basically guide tracks, which acoustic guitars, left and right channel. It's just 2 double guitars that I've done some editing to. When I actually decide to turn them into full blown album versions, maybe I go back and re-record the guitars. Maybe the guitars I've already recorded are fine. I don't know. I won't know until I have everything else in the mix and I'm hearing how it interacts with everything else. But the tempos are basically, the tempos and the scratch vocals, it's all there. So it's a great way to get a sense of like, this is my most stripped down versions of my songs, which is for me, if a song doesn't work as an acoustic with just an acoustic guitar and one voice, then for me, it's not really the kind of song that I make, like certainly there are lots of bands that do lots of layered little elements and fiddly stuff. And they create this texture of sound that becomes the fabric for the song. That's awesome. I love that. I'd like to do that myself when I'm actually in the recording process. But it has to all boil down to I can be able to deliver the song on just either the acoustic guitar or piano, and that's But anyway, so this is a song called I Ain't Writing Poetry. This one. Bum bum ba dum ba dum bum ba dum ba dum bum ba dum ba dum bum ba dum bum bum ba dum ba dum bum ba dum ba dum bum ba dum ba dum bum ba. Try to find a simple way to say that I think about you throughout my day, but the words are just too hard. I ain't writing poetry. poetry. Sometimes I stumble, sometimes I stammer when I try to tell you just how enamored with you I get tongue-tied. The words, they feel like foreign things, but I've got you on my mind. You're with me all the time. You're with me all the time. When I am far away and I haven't said a single word today, and I'm lonely, so lonely, I simply think of you and smile, 'cause I know that when I finally get home, I'll never again have to feel alone. Not now, love, that's how, love, we get by getting down. And I've got you on my mind. You're with me all the time. 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 All joking put aside, oh, you become my life. Oh, you become my everything. So let me say once more, in simple words for sure, you are my everything. I try to find a simple way to say that I think about you throughout my day, but the words are just too hard. I ain't writing poetry. Sometimes I stumble, sometimes I stammer when I try to tell you just how enamored with you I get tongue-tied. The words, they feel like foreign things, but I've got you on my mind. You're with me all the time. It was not written for sweet. Yeah, that's and you don't. That's the thing that I don't think Isabella understands about music. Like the thing is like so. Hey, and thank you, Mike. I have the capacity. You know, like for me, a song takes on new meaning every single time I play it. Right now, often because I play so much music and there's so much music in my life, the song that I play, goes in and out of levels of depth for me. You know, sometimes I really feel a song. Sometimes I'm like, fuck yeah, this is the feeling I was feeling when I wrote this song. Other times it's surface level, you know, but it's still, you know, but it still does, you know, no matter what song I play, it always has some sort of impact. It's always a reflection of kind of like where I was then and where I am now as I'm interpreting the song. So, and for me, if I've written a romantic song, I get to repurpose it. You know, if the person I wrote that for, I'm no longer romantic with, and it applies to somebody new that with whom I am romantic, then I get that. Then I, as the creator of the song, as the player of the song, anybody can take one of my songs and play my song for somebody else and be like, "This is for you," and it becomes their song for that person. Like the thing is like that's just the way art works, you know. So. Yes, reuse and recycle. Yeah, that's exactly how you should think of it. It's an old grubby garment that was taken off of some person and just shoved onto you. So there you go. All right, so let's see. And let's see. All right, so it was. So this is another one. So this is a song called "If My Heart Was a Gun." If my heart was a gun. Oh yeah. So no, hold on, wait. If my heart was a gun. There we go. Okay, here we go. So yeah, there you go. So this one goes. If my heart was a gun, you'd be my first victim. 44 calibers of furious love. I'd shoot you in the heart so we'd never be apart. It's a good thing that my heart is not a gun. If my heart was a missile, it'd be aimed at you. They could launch it far away as Kathmandu. And although it must fly far, it would always hit its mark. It's a good thing that a missile's not my heart. But my heart is a vessel filled with blood, and that blood is a liquid made of love. So luckily for you, you're getting love. If my heart was a death ray, oh, you'd be toast. The only thing that'd be left of you would be your ghost. It'd zap you with the pow, you wouldn't even utter ow. It's a good thing that a death ray's not my heart. But my heart is a vessel filled with blood, and that blood is a liquid made of love. So luckily for you, you're getting love. I am obsessed with you and all the things that you do, the things that you say and are. I am possessed by you. I hope you know that it's true, that you truly own my heart. If my heart was a gun, you'd be my first victim. 44 calibers of furious love. I'd shoot you in the heart, so we'd never be apart. It's a good thing that my heart is not a gun. Wow, that one, I haven't charted that one correctly, and I just noticed that. Even though I just recorded that today, I recorded that song today, I didn't notice that the charts were not on, so I will have to change that. Oh, you know, I did notice, and I did change it. This is the version this is the paper-bought version, which is not updated. Okay, oh well. Yeah. Anyway, so that's a song called "If My Heart Was a Gun." Now, I really think that if when I can play that one smooth, it's just a really cute song. Like it's, you know, if my heart was a gun, you'd be my first victim. If my heart was a missile, you know, they'd be aimed at you. They could launch it from as far away as Kathmandu. And though it must fly far, it would always hit my mark. It's a good thing that a missile is not my heart. You know, like it's a fun, silly little thing. Yeah, the soundboard is off. Let me here. I can turn the soundboard on. Give me 1 second. It's Bobcat. Hey, Bobcat, how you doing, man? Good to see you, amigo. Here, the soundboard is coming on right now, sweetheart. Good boom, but good. So let's see. So I did that, and then this is the last one that I've recorded this week. This is called "I'm Your People." It's funny. I wrote this one for. Oh no, here. Why am I doing it there? Oh no, yeah, no. This is the version I want. "I'm Your People." I might want to change the way that I play this one. This one is done with a lot of stabs, but I wonder. I think this might be a little bit. When the task ahead of you is When the task ahead of you is little more than you can do by yourself, and you're needing help, it always pays to have friends on which you can rely. When the task ahead of you is little more than you can do by yourself, and you're needing help, it always pays to have friends on which you can rely. Man, Okay, yeah. I guess I'm just gonna do the stab. That's the way it feels right. I'd have to play it a little bit with this strumming, but sorry. So this is a song called "I'm Your People." You know, so this song was originally commissioned. I don't know if my cousin paid me money to commission this song. Maybe he did. Maybe he offered and I said no. I don't remember. But my cousin he reached out to me. He was working for. He was not. Maybe it was Home Depot, or if it wasn't Home Depot, it was another like big box hardware, like construction supply company. And he was on a somewhere along the management spectrum. I don't know what, but he had a bunch of people that worked underneath him, and he was like, hey Mike, can you write a song? I really want to write a song that just celebrates the fact that all of my people cooperate so well, and we just get along, like we've managed to do all these these really awesome things. And so he's like, do you think you could write a song that kind of captures that? And I was like, let me see. So this is a song called "I'm Your People," and it goes like this. When the task ahead of you is a little more than you can do by yourself and you're needing help, it always pays to have friends on which you can rely. And if the job is difficult and if it seems impossible, well, that's just when a helping hand can take something wrong and turn it to something right. We need people, helpful people in our life, 'cause it's people helping people to get by, and it's people helping people get it right. We need people, and I'm your people, alright. So when you need a hand or two, just call on me and I'll come through. I'll be there, on that I swear, 'cause I know that Rome wasn't built in only one day. And when the job is finally done, the obstacles are overcome, we'll rejoice with one single voice, 'cause nothing is better than working together, I say. So we need people, helpful people in our life, 'cause it's people helping people get it right. Yes, it's people helping people to get by. We need people, and I'm your people. So don't you let those worries weigh, don't you let those worries weigh you down, 'cause my friend, I'll always be around. I'll be here for you, I'll be here for you, I'll be here for you. 'Cause it's people helping people to get by. Oh, it's people helping people get it right. Oh, we need people, and I'm your huckleberry, alright. Yeah, sorry. So that's one that I just recorded the guitars for today. I haven't played that one in 1,000 years. I don't know if I've ever played that one. Maybe I have played that live in the stream. But if I did, it would have been like back in like 2016 or 2017, because I almost completely forgot about that song. And then I was going through it, I was like, that's a totally cool tune. I don't know why. I should at least record it, So just to have it down. Thank you, Bobcat. Thank you, Aldadol. Thank you, guys. It's not the world's greatest song. What's that? Sue wants to. Okay, yeah. If you manage to get up here, then he can get up here. Come on, Sue. Come on, bud. Give me one second. Yeah, we're gonna get my studio is now so jam packed because it's just like a little loft. Like it's probably 16 by 12 feet. You know, so it's not big at all. And okay, there you go, buddy. Hey, good boy. Oh, look at that. Hey, look at that. Pro slalom, dog slalom. Hey, Schubert, how you doing, man? Good to see you, amigo. Okay, so that was those were all 6 of the songs. I'm going to be recording 4 more new ones, just the acoustic guitars, and then my hope is to get the next 4 done tomorrow. And then on Friday, I'll record all the vocals. On Saturday, I'll mix everything and master. And like I'll go through and just do a polish on everything. I'll mix it all, and I'll just do a quick mastering polish on it. And then I'll get that out. And then I'm going to do the same thing for the next 5 weeks. After this one, so there'll be 5 more weeks after that. And then, and then, which is going to be awesome, is then I'm going to be able to just sit down and start doing cool, like studio versions of them all. So I'll start to add drums and I'll add bass. And like, in fact, one of the things that my plan is, right now, I have it's so crazy. It's like gambling. It's like playing the lottery. Every single quarter or every single half year, I get checks from my record label or from BMI, which is my, the royalties. I never have any idea of what the amount is. So there's a certain threshold that I need just to pay my bills. If I get anything above that threshold, then sometimes I go, okay, I'm going to take this and put it in savings. Sometimes I go, I'm going to take this extra chunk and I'm going to put it against my credit card debt or whatever debt I might be saddled with. And then other times I'll be like, okay, I'm going to use a portion of this to invest in building up the studio. So, but it's a total crapshoot. Like I really don't know until the money rolls in. I'm like, oh, great. There's $2,000 more than I was expecting. That's great. I can do something with it, because in order to make my life work, I have to budget, like literally have to budget like a maniac, everything, So if I do pretty well, so I've got 2 big payments coming up over the next couple of months. If those 2 payments if they do okay, my intention is pay down some credit card debt and then also buy a bass guitar. Because one of the things I haven't had in a long time is a bass guitar, not since I was living in Los Angeles. And I'm getting tired of using the piano to play my bass lines. Like the thing is like there's all sorts of like sliding and stuff like that, and like little trills that you just can't do on a piano that sound as cool as a natural bass. So that's the next studio upgrade. And then I think after that, so I'm gonna get a little bass amp and a bass guitar, and then I think that'll be it for the studio. I think I will have enough attributes and enough components to do whatever I need to do forever and always. Not forever and always, but at least for the next foreseeable future. So, and then the rest is on raccoon treats. Yes, that's correct. Yes, and then it's just nothing but raccoon treats from there on out. Okay, so the request queue is open. I'll take requests from you guys if you got them. If not, then I'm just gonna play songs that strike my fancy. But the songs that strike my fancy are all new material. So if you want to hear, We're Going Out, I can do that one. At least one more. Yes, and yeah. No, I do need more cowbell. Oh, well, I'm gonna wait 45 minutes and I'll talk to you guys about what I've got going on here in Austin. So I now have a live residency here in Austin that's gonna be happening once a week. So that's gonna be awesome. And I've got all sorts of epic plans for the way it's gonna fly, and I'll tell you about it in just a bit. So, okay, so We're Going Out. Oh, this is a song called We're Going Out Tonight. And okay, let me see. I am Styx. I'm in Austin, Texas. I've been here since 2014, which is crazy to me because I really thought that I was going to move to Austin temporarily while I was getting my finances in order. And that was like 8 years ago. Yeah, I rescued Isabella from the Austin Zoo. She's a very precocious. She's a very precocious raccoon. For some reason, I thought you were in another city. I'll actually be. Oh, really? For a year? This year? For a month? Really? Where near Austin will you be, Sticks? Well, then we should certainly hang out. Thank you, Shubu. Thank you, man. That's very kind of you, brother. All right, so this is a song called "We're Going Out." I used to know such sorrow. I used to know such pain. But from you I have borrowed a little joy, a little hope, a new refrain. Now the world seems alright. Everything seems okay. Everyone's singing la-di-da-di-da-di-da-da. And the thought of your lips and our first stolen kiss. Everyone's singing la-di-da-di-da-di-da-da. We're going out tonight. So I put on my best clothes. A pair of jeans with no holes. And I'll wait outside your space as my thoughts, oh, they're running in place. Now the world seems alright. Everything seems okay. Everyone's singing la-di-da-di-da-di-da-da. And the thought of your lips and our first stolen kiss. Everyone's singing la-di-da-di-da-di-da-da-da. Jeez. We're going out tonight. Wait, no. This is not right, man. Will we make love? No. Will we make love? Yeah, you know, I'm really screwing this one up. I'm not. I'm sorry, Isabel. I'll come back to this one. I'll do this one again in a little bit. I just need to review it. And I feel bad. Will we make love? Oh, there we go. Yeah, sorry, sweetheart. Yeah, don't worry. I'll play it again in a bit. Let's see. How do I put it back on the request queue? What was it? It was. Oh, you didn't. It wasn't even in the request queue. All right. Well, if you want to put it in the request queue, I'll play it again in a little bit. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, that's one of the frustrating things. I haven't had a lot of time because I will talk to you guys about kind of like what I've been up to this past week. It's just been crazy, man. I have a whole bunch of stuff on my plate that is all good stuff. Like you know, like I feel that. I feel that there is some good things in the offing, or potentially good things in the offing, and that's one of the frustrations for me. Like, you know, like I've worked with a publicist in the past that was a world-class, amazing publicist, and she did a really amazing job on two of our records. Our very first, not our very first record, but our second record, Ordinary World. That was the one that put us on the map, kind of on an international, on a global perspective. And she did an amazing job of like getting us a lot of coverage and getting us a lot of reviews and a lot of write-ups, and that was awesome. And then we did another one with her, and it was okay. But that was because the record label decided not to, like, the record label decided to slash her budget. And so I think we paid like $6,000 for a 3-month campaign, and the record label paid her $1,500 for basically like a 3-month campaign. So it was less than a third of and so I was like, all right, well, that's not going to do us well, and it didn't, and then so by the time I put out Fury of Your Lonely Heart, now I own the record label. Now I'm putting out my very first full length record that I financed the entire thing. I had secured a license for Grey's Anatomy. The very last license I had from Grey's Anatomy, it was Stone of Suffering. It was one of the songs from the record. There was like I was an infusion of $12,000 right at the gate. It was even before we got royalties and all that stuff. It was like $12,000 right at the gate. I'm like, yeah, that's great. I will leverage all of this money against the promotion of this album. So I took $6,000 and gave it to Monica, and she and I printed up, I pressed up CDs. And I pressed up promo copies. I sent her a couple hundred promo copies, and she sent them out. And we got I got one full write-up on Pop Matters, which is a place that has often reviewed Get Set Go stuff. Pop Matters full write-up, and a half write-up, like a little paragraph blurb, and that was it for $6,000. And I'm like, I could have taken that money and gone to Las Vegas and had a much better chance of actually doing very, very well with that money. So I was heartbroken, man, because I'd put so much money and so much effort into exercising ourselves from a relationship with a record label that was ultimately not what I wanted. Like they didn't, I don't think they really believed in them. I think all of our successes that we had and that I've had throughout my entire music career was despite the people that were working with me. I think everybody had ideas of what Get Set Go was. That was not what Get Set Go was, and I was like, no, Get Set Go is this, and this is where we're going to do well. And if you just trust in me, we'll do well. And when they did trust in me, which was never, but occasionally they would not get in my way. They would let me do what I wanted to do, and they did all their own stuff. And then the things I wanted to do did well. So that was I Hate Everyone and Die Motherfucker Die. That was that was changing up the sound between the first record and the second record and the second record and the third record. And doing all of these crazy things that most bands aren't allowed to do. But I was like, trust me, this is where I want to take the music. It's going to be fine, and it worked out, but the record label, and so I found myself. So right now, I've put together another team, and I've got things going on, and I have to rely on people, and I have to expect them to do their jobs, and I'm paying them a lot of money, and I can't ride them, all day long. The thing is I'm paying, about close to $400 a week for publicity. It's a really expensive proposition. I've got a credit card specifically just designed for just covering my publicity, I'm going to be doing, but the thing is, but people need to know about the album, right? I've already tried, so this was the fallacy upon which I was operating up until heretofore, right? So, I thought that if I just put out amazing music, that the people that followed me on Spotify and the people that followed me on Apple Music and the people that followed me, wherever they listen to my music, that they would listen to the songs and they'd be like, oh my God, this is amazing. This is wow. Mike's put out some amazing music, and they'd tell their friends, and those friends would be like, oh my God, this is amazing. And they would tell their friends, and that slowly but surely it would become this it would become its own viral kind of thing. And I don't think, so now I put out a handful of albums that I'm exceptionally proud of, like where the musicianship is from my perspective through the roof. Lyrically, they're as powerful as anything else I've put out. It's all it clicks, it checks every single box for a great record, and not much came of it. You know, the needle did move, but it did this. So, yeah, I mean, you know, it requires, unfortunately, Bobcat. The thing, that's the really troubling thing, right? For the most part, it requires either a lot of money, right? And so if you're wealthy, you can throw a few $1 million at promoting a band or promoting an album or promoting, like, you know, and then you'll definitely see, you know, the world take notice. Or it just requires capturing lightning in a bottle, you know. And the thing is but there are, I mean, you can, like, that's the crazy thing is so for me, I caught lightning in a bottle just because of my Grey's Anatomy relationship, you know, and it kept, they kept using and leveraging my music. And so, you know, every single time, particularly in the first decade of the show, like every single time one of my songs played on the episode, like 50 million people caught it, you know? So it was a really powerful way to give us some bona fides, you know, that I tried to leverage. I try to leverage to more awareness of the band outside of just the Grey's Anatomy usages, but I was fought like literally every fucking step of the way, you know, that's one thing I didn't understand is like why the record label didn't like just put a sticker on it saying as heard on Grey's Anatomy. We had on our first 3 records, we had at least one song licensed by Grey's Anatomy. Why not just put a sticker as heard on Grey's Anatomy on that, you know, like this single, this album contains this single from Grey's Anatomy. Like the thing is like that way, and like literally the 50 million fucking people that go through that are going through the albums are like, oh, Grey's Anatomy, I like that show. Oh yeah, like so just shit like that, you know. So now I'm back in a position where I'm doing. I mean, the thing is that like, but even so, yeah. I mean, you're right. It could be they could have gotten a cease and desist from Apple from ABC. But the thing is, but for my money, like just fucking do it. And then if they provide a cease and desist, we just take off the stickers, you know, like you know, like that's the thing is it's not, or just send them, you know how the record stores often have like the little plastic cards. We'll just send them a card that says "Get Set Go" as heard on Grey's Anatomy. You know, like the thing is that there's or we just put up posters. We just put up posters and we make really beautiful looking posters and then we send them gratis. We send them gratis to the record store. And then what we do is I would sign 2,000 or 3,000 of them, and we could send 5 to every record store that they've got and be like, hey, you can hand these off like the first, like you can find some way to give these out to people that are Get Set Go people that buy, you know, like so there's a million different ways that we could have pushed the Grey's Anatomy thing. We didn't, you know. And we could have pushed the Weeds thing, and we could have pushed Jack and Bobby, and we could have pushed like and then as we were playing and as we were touring and as we were doing well, you know, like there was even more that we could have done. So, but it didn't happen, you know. But and someone's blowing up my phone. Okay, awesome. Yeah. So Dina, if you're still here, yes, I will, whatever it is, I will do it. I'll make the time. I don't have a lot on my plate right now. So that's exciting and awesome. And yes, I will do it. And I will text you after the stream. So, all right. So this is a song called "I Want to Melt with You." And, you know, so anyway, so right now I'm just in the process of like getting all, like a lot of the people that I'm operating with. If I'm not paying them money, then I am in a business relationship with them where my efforts are going to be the thing that generates money for both of us. And that means that I have to fucking work even harder and work more, you know, and work more diligently than I already am. And so I just find myself like literally like there's a part of me that's just walking around going like Munch's scream, ah, like just internally, just nonstop. Like the moment I wake up in the morning, there's a part of me that just goes, ah, you know. So, but that's what has to happen, you know. So. Love is a fickle thing, and I know about what I sing, 'cause I have killed with just a word, and I've been done in by the kiss of a girl, and oh, but I want you so, and I know that you want me too, and I've got a fever that just won't break, and there's no medication that I can take, and oh, I wanna melt with you. I'm burning up inside. The spark is caught and I want to set your heart on fire. Oh, I wanna melt with you. I'm burning up inside. The spark is caught and I want to set your heart on fire. Oh, I'm on my knees and I'll kiss. Oh, let me kiss you, please. Let me touch your skin and your soft moist lips. Let me feel the burn of your fiery hips. And love is a fickle thing, and I know about what I sing, but I don't give a damn. I only want you, and I want you to know what I wanna do. And oh, I wanna melt with you. I'm burning up inside. The spark is caught, and I want to set your heart on fire. Oh, I wanna melt with you. I'm burning up inside. The spark is caught and I want to set your heart on fire. Oh, I wanna melt with you. Oh, I wanna melt with you. Oh, I wanna melt with you. I'm burning up inside. Hey, Lena. Oh, I wanna melt with you. I wanna melt with you. I wanna melt with you. I'm burning up inside. The spark is caught and I want to set your heart on fire. Love is a fickle thing, and I know about what I sing, 'cause I have killed with just a word, and I've been done in by the curse of a girl. And oh, but I want you so, and I know that you want me too. And I've got a fever that just won't break, and there's no medication that I can't take it. Oh, I wanna melt with you. I'm burning up inside. The spark is caught and I want to set your heart on fire. Oh, I wanna melt with you. I'm burning up inside. The spark is caught and I want to set your heart on fire. Burn. Hey, Crown, how you doing? Awesome. Thank you. That's super. That's great. Thank you. Hey, my pleasure, Bobcat. I don't think I got the shape of that one exactly right, but oh well. Let me do some adjusting of my levels. It still sounds like the guitar is really, really loud, and I'm just gonna bring it down a couple dB. I wonder if I didn't. I wonder if I didn't accidentally move it up, because it's been also been recording really hot, and I wonder if that isn't because I accidentally moved it up at some point in time and didn't realize. So wait. I wanna say, but I cannot say all that I feel in my heart. No words can convey in any way. It's simply too tough, it's too hard to say I love you. It's too small a word. There's never been heard a word that describes what I feel, when we feel when I look in your eyes. That moment defies description. that you are, I need in my life. This just can't be right, no, it's perfect. I long for your touch, your slightest embrace, the trace of your fingers so perfect. To say I love you is simply too small. The message, it falls too shy. I need a starscape with 1,000 worlds. My message unfurls across the night sky. To say I love you is simply too small. The message, it falls too shy. To say I love you is too small a word. There's never been heard a word that describes what I feel when I look in your eyes. That moment defies description. Wow, that one is really hard to play when you haven't done finger picking in a while. And so hey Brian, this is a DX1. This is a Martin DX1. This is my original Martin. This one was this was actually a gift in 2008, 2007 or 2008. And this is the song on which I have written 90% of my music since 2007, you know. So all of Pleasure Being Said, all of Here Be Dragons, all of This Is Why We Can't Have Nice Things, and Hesitation Cuts and everything else. Hey, thank you, Brian. That's very kind, man. So Should the World Turn Crazy? Wow. Okay. Yeah, I like this song, but yeah. So I got this guitar repaired. Hold on, but it's. But what actually it's not repaired exactly. Here, watch. So this was the key. This key, middle C right here. Middle C. When I do dun 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 dun, it wouldn't resonate like that. But here, watch this. So all I did, I brought it in, they repaired it, and all they did, they just moved the notes. So I don't know if I'm going to bring it back. So as I was bringing, it's a really heavy, because it's a stage piano, you know. So it's ridiculously heavy because it's designed to approximate the sound of a Kawai grand piano, you know. And so it's just a heavy motherfucking piano, you know. And so So bringing it up here, Isabel and I were bringing it up into this very, very cramped studio, and I just didn't think. What I should have done is I should have taken my brand new Martin. I should have put it in its case over here, so it would have been safe, and I didn't. And this the SM7B fell and hit it and chipped its side, and so is your car has wheels? I don't know exactly what that means. Yeah, so it's okay. The thing, so it's funny. The case has wheels. No, it doesn't. It doesn't have wheels. I don't have a case for it. So Like buying but I don't have a place to store a case for this thing because the cases that like the cases that would be designed to store this would be fucking enormous. And this is literally all the empty space you see in this apartment is all the empty space I've got in my entire place. You know, it's like I've got room. I've got room enough to maneuver, you know, and that's it. Like the thing is like every storage space available. In fact, we had to install storage spaces. We built shelving and stuff like that because it's like there's no fucking way I could move anything in. But so no, you weren't blamed for anything. But anyway, so in fact I was really furious with myself because I knew I just didn't think of it because I just wanted to get it up and installed. So as we got up here and as we were kind of backing it into the studio, I was like, shit, I don't know where I could put the thing down because that was the thing is the guy that fixed it. He said, hey, it doesn't look like the mechanics or that the actual circuit board was fucked up. It looks like it just got the circuit board shifted because it looks like it was moving like in its moving it got shifted. So I was like, fuck. So I didn't want to prop it. I didn't want to prop it on its side, you know. So we had to keep. So I was like, all right, let's just try to put it in delicately, and we knocked over the microphone and it broke the guitar. So, but the good thing is that the guy that's fixing it is Trey Warren's good friend, and he's also the guy that actually maintains Willie Nelson's Trigger. So, and if you know Trigger, that guitar has seen a lot of fucking road wear, and it still plays. And like literally, there's a hole, like right here. It's just there's just a fucking hole. You know, it's just a big hole. You know, so. So I'm not worried. Like I'm excited because he was able to work on it. I'm excited that it's going to get fixed by a professional. So it's going to sound fine, and it's not going to get worse. And it's not going to fuck my neck the way this one was fucked with when I had to get it when I had a fracture right along here, and they trusted it, but when they trusted it tweaked the neck, and now I've never been able to get. I haven't been able to use my capo up and down the neck very comfortably without having to do lots of little fine tuning. So it goes. Anyway, so this is. Here's a song I wrote to tell you I'm sorry. We're broken. Here's a song I wrote to tell you I'm sorry. We're both broken, aren't we? But maybe we'll mend. Maybe you and I can do it together. Or watch us get better. Or just take my hand. 'Cause you are in every way the sort of girl that turns me on night and day. So don't you fret and don't you fear, 'cause I think it's gonna be a wonderful year. So don't you fret and don't you fear, I'll be right here. Here's a song I wrote to tell you I miss you. I just wanna kiss you and wake at your side. And should the world so suddenly turn crazy, today be it's crazy, together we'll fight. 'Cause you are in every way the sort of girl that turns me on night and day. So don't you fret and don't you fear, 'cause I think it's gonna be a wonderful year. So don't you fret and don't you fear, I'll be right here. I would say I love you today. I would say I love you today. That's just crazy. I'm so crazy about you. 'Cause you are in every way the sort of girl that turns me on all night and day. So don't you fret and don't you fear, 'cause I think it's gonna be a wonderful year. So don't you fret and don't you fear, I'll be right here. It's really crazy. This guitar, the pickup on this guitar doesn't pick up the high E string very well. And I'm so accustomed to the way the other one sounds that each time I go and I play like a D minor, it doesn't. I'm not hearing the boom, and I'm like, what's going on? And so yeah, so it's just crazy. It's crazy how quickly my ears become acclimated to. No, yeah, well, so it is being fixed. This one does not. This one is fine. I mean, really, truthfully, what I should do with this one at some point in time is just get the electronics changed out, because this is even though this has got a composite body and a spruce top, the action on it plays spectacularly, and it really is a nice resonant sounding guitar. It's an actual dreadnought. Like now, Martin doesn't make the dreadnoughts of this size anymore unless you spend a fortune for them, you know. So most of their Martins are like the half. They're like more like a 3/4. You know, they're like this. They're like this instead of the full dreadnought, you know, body. So. And I like, and so, which is great, because for me, when I actually do the studio recordings, I'm going to record both guitars. The left channel is going to be one of the guitars, and the right channel is going to be the other guitar, and so they'll have a different tenor to them. You know, I don't know if I'll always use that, because sometimes I do like having the exact same sound, so it sounds so if I can get the performances exactly perfect, and their left and right channel. It feels like you're just listening to one guitar, but it just sounds so warm and rich in your ears, and it's just like you're like, oh my God, it's amazing. So that's, you know, but at the same time, it'll also be nice to have another like a guitar with a different tenor that I can throw in, and you know, and they sound similar, but they're not the same guitar. It's gonna be alright even though they've gone quite mad. It's gonna be alright even though the things we need they never have. It's gonna be alright even though they've taken everything we got. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be fine until it's not. And then... Sorry. I for some reason, I totally was about to jump to a chorus of another song. And I'm just about to drop into it, and I'm like, no, that's not the chorus of this song. So I apologize. My brain is a little screwy right now. It's gonna be alright even though they've gone quite mad. It's gonna be alright even though the things we need they never have. It's gonna be alright even though they've taken everything we got. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be fine until it's not. And then we know we're going somewhere special. And then we know we're going somewhere nice. Then we know we're going somewhere we can put our head down, and then we know we're going somewhere fine. It's gonna be alright even though it don't add up. It's gonna be alright even though the cups they don't have drink enough. It's gonna be alright even if we cannot sleep. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be fine down in the deep. And then we know we're going somewhere special. Then we know we're going somewhere nice. Then we know we're going somewhere we can put our head down, and It's gonna be alright even though we're left to bleed. It's gonna be alright even though we have to struggle with the need. It's gonna be alright even though we don't have much of anything. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be fine, it's just a sting. That's in fact, it's really funny, Lenina. You just gave me an idea, and Paper Cat. I think Paper Cat was here, but I think he was falling asleep. Paper Cat, are you still here? He's not. Dagnabbit. Give me 1 second. I have to give me. I'm not going to remember this unless I do this right now. Give me just 1 second. I have to send Paper Cat a real quick message, and I have been responsible for putting together Get Set Go album artwork, mostly because I just didn't want to hire somebody. I was broke and didn't want to hire anybody, so I was just like, fuck it, But yeah, and I draw all of the illustrations in my songbooks. But I would never think to like actually draw album artwork, because the albums are reflections of like they're intended to be chapters in my personal autobiography. I want to make sure that they're as gussied up as they possibly can be. I mean, so Furthermore and True Crime Television were the two that I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna take photos and just put this shit out, because I was in a really despondent place, and I was like, so I've even had people be like, hey man, I could totally go and redo those for you, and I was like, no, but that's like, it's a reflection of where I was at that point in time. So I'm like that's it's fine. So yeah, and now Lil Moppet TV, she's been doing a lot of my artwork, a lot of my singles art, and she's been doing she did the artwork for #Dinosaur, which is my next record. What am I looking for? Let me reach out to Paper Cat real quick, and then I will talk to you guys about what I've got. Okay, there we go. 1 second. 1 second. This is gonna be awesome. If you can do it, this is gonna be great.
Raspberry pudding desserts.
Okay, so I've got a good idea. I've got a really, I think, clever idea. I don't even know if it's possible, and I don't even know if it's possible in the time frame. But we'll have to see. But all right, let me see. So, Somewhere Special. So that was Somewhere Special, and this is a song called So Damn Poor. All right, so this is one I haven't played in a hot minute, but we're never gonna win, or we'll never get it right. We're never getting out, and we're barely getting by. So we're never ever gonna do another thing that we can't afford to do. The car's breaking down, the money's getting low, the days are speeding up, and the internet is slow. There's nothing in the world that we can do, so nothing's what we will do. Oh, then when our last old tired dream. The world is tough, much tougher than it seems. When you're poor, so damn poor, we're so damn poor. We cannot pay the bills, collectors at the door, even though we work 40 hours or more. Never have we ever had a penny to our name that someone else didn't claim. And should we buy booze to drown all our woe? The government says, son, you gotta slow. Oh, don't you know that the money that you blow is money that belongs to us? Is money that belongs to us? Is money that belongs to us? Oh, then when our last old tired dream. The world is tough, much tougher than it seems. When you're poor, so damn poor, we're so damn poor. Dagnabbit. Yeah, so that's a song called "So Damn Poor." I should have reviewed the chorus for that one before I just jumped right in. Whatever. There went our last old tired dream. The world is tough, much tougher than it seems. When you're poor, so damn poor, we're so damn poor. There you go. Yeah. So anyway, so just take that version I just played and just cut that and paste, copy and paste that version in all the choruses, and that will be a perfect rendition of that song. Yes. Thank you, Bobcat. Thank you, man. All right, so this is a song called "Come On Back." This is a new one. If you dig this song at all, you can actually find this amongst my collections. I'm right now in the process of putting out 10 acoustic demos a week. I've put out 80 songs. I'm going to be putting out another 60 songs before I will be done. So there will be 140 new songs for you that will be available all via Bandcamp, available for absolutely free. All you need to do is just go in there, go to Bandcamp and type the amount you want to pay for the record is $0.00, and you'll be able to download a lossless version of it right away. So this is a song called "Come On Back." Come on back, come on back, come back, come back, come on back, my baby. Come on back, come on back, come back, come back, come on back, my dear. Come on back, come on back, come back, come back, come on back, my lady. Come on back, come on back, come back, come back, come, I need you here. Oh, I know we get along like we're on fire. Burning down the house around us, burning till it's gone. We fight like cats electrified by wires. We argue like a tempest and we rage all evening long. Come on back, come on back, come back, come back, come on back, my baby. Come on back, come on back, come back, come back, come on back, my dear. Come on back, come on back, come back, come back, come on back, my lady. Come on back, come on back, come back, come back, come, I need you here. 'Cause I ain't ever loved someone so much. Oh, I ain't ever known this sort of love. So we can argue always should you want. Just so long as we get to making up. Come on back, come on back, come back, come back, come on back, my baby. Come on back, come on back, come back, come back, come on back, my dear. Come on back, come on back, come back, come back, come on back, my lady. Come on back, come on back, come back, come back, come, I need you here. Oh, I know we're like, I know we're gasoline and an open flame. Explosions are the oxygen that you and I both breathe. And every night we flare on up, every night's the same. The bitterness we hold on tight forever shall we keep. But come on back, come on back, come back, come back, come on back, my baby. Come on back, come on back, come back, come back, come on back, my dear. Come on back, come on back, come back, come back, come on back, my lady. Come on back, come on back, come back, come back, come, I need you here. Yeah, there you go. Song called Hey, thank you, Dina. Thank you very much. Yeah, so that's a new one. That's called Come On Back. Hey, Dankeschön. Thank you. Yeah, Dina. So we'll talk. But if I can throw you a bunch of I can also because I have such an enormous catalog of music. I can throw you a bunch of songs that you can. Heck yeah! Oh yeah, absolutely. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. I do. My plan is to release next year. So I'm in the process of recording this year's recording year for me. So I'm putting out 140 new acoustic demos. of those, I'm giving those all to you guys. You guys will get back to me and say, these are the songs I really dig. These are the songs I don't, and hopefully I will whittle that 140 down to maybe 60 or 70, So maybe I'll have them. And then what I will do then is I will go through and I will turn all of that 60 or 70, I'll turn those into full-blown studio demos with drums and bass and piano and shaker and tambourine and all that stuff. Yes, you did. I actually, it is the same number, and I did get the text. So I will respond. I will respond in about 47 minutes because I'm gonna have to go. I have to go because Isabella and I are going out for dinner. So, but yeah. So my plan is to rather than putting out a massive record like I've done in the past, because Hesitation Cuts in 2019 is heretofore my masterpiece. Like that album has more from a composition perspective, from a lyrical perspective, from an arrangement perspective. Like there's all sorts of cool, amazing, awesome shit that goes on in that album, and it's all done like it's a very indie rock record, but it feels very much like of right now and of 30 years ago, like it kind of straddles this like line of like it's a Get Set Go record. It's the quintessential Get Set Go record, but it's a massive album, and as such, it was very difficult for a lot of people to really digest because it's just so much music. So what I decided I'm going to do for 2023 is that rather than putting out a 45 song album, I will put out 4 to 6 to 7 or 8. Like, I don't know how many records I'm going to put out, but I will break all of my collections into 10 songs and put out a little 10 song album. And then a couple months later, I'll put out another 10 song album. And then a couple months later, I'll put it until all of the albums are out. So each of them will be a little bit more easily digestible because they'll just be 10 songs. And I want all of the artwork to be connected, but I don't know exactly how. So maybe I use multiple artists and we all work on the same theme. Maybe there's an idea, a thread, or maybe there's like with Fury of Your Lonely Heart, like Fury of Your Lonely Heart, Loose Tongues, Wicked Hands, and Tumors. Those 4 all they were all body part related albums, And in fact, Tumors wasn't originally intended to be called Tumors. Tumors was going to be this is the rest of the music. But then a buddy of mine who did the artwork for it, I was at the Drink and Draw in Los Angeles, and he was drawing, and he already had that design, and I was like, Dave, can I use that for my album? He's like, yeah, sure, dude. And I was like, oh, that's great. And so it's this guy with big hair with a rocket, like a rocket's in his hair. It looks like on one level, it looks like the rocket kind of fell and rather than exploding, just landed in some guy's hair. But we called the album Tumors, and so it actually looks. So I think it's funny because it looks like it's actually he's got a growth on his head that's actually a rocket. But Raccoon soon useless. No, well, I mean, no. So, sweetheart, yeah, don't worry. We'll figure it out. So I don't really know what I'm going to do for the art or I do want to have everything connected. How exactly? I don't know. So we'll see. But this is a song called Snug as a Bug. Okay, so this is my falsetto right now, because this is my first day singing. My falsetto is completely train wrecked. So normally this would be it'd be an octave up, but I just can't do it right now. So she spends her hours hiding inside. She spends her hours hiding inside her room. There's so much she could do, but she's comfortable with silence. Let me just review this. I'm already falling into this thing where I'm just kind of jumping. She spends her hours inside her room and and then the D sus2 is going to be. Okay, all right, here we go. So. So let me give you a little background on this one. There was a regular in my stream. He hasn't been here in a little while, but his name's Kiyoshi Akira, and he had a fiance, and they were. They were in love and they lived together for a while, and then they didn't split up, but they were living separately. I forget exactly what the details were, but they weren't living together for a while, but they would talk every single day, and they were regularly just checking in with each other, and they were planning on getting married, and she had some real serious anxiety and just interpersonal people issues and trust issues and a whole bunch of chaos, and she was taking some prescribed pharmaceuticals and had taken too many, and while our buddy Kiyoshi Akira was on the phone with her, she passed away. And he was talking to her as she was literally. It was a fucking terrible and awful situation. So he wanted to just celebrate her life. He wanted to write, but he wanted to write a song that was honest about her struggle, honest about kind of what she was dealing with and about the way that she processed the world and the things that kept her. So and one of the chief things was she was effectively a shut-in. She didn't feel comfortable leaving her house. I mean, sometimes when she did leave her house, she would leave in the company of Sean or his name is Kiyoshi Akira. She'd leave with him and things would be okay, but not for very long. And always there was all sorts of internal chaos, and so this song is called "Snug as a Bug," and this was after multiple conversations between he and I wrote this song as an attempt to sort of capture. This was kind of her personal chaos, but it goes. She spends her hours hiding inside her room. There's so much she could do, but she's comfortable with silence. She spends her hours hiding away inside her room, hanging out with Sean. There's nothing will go wrong. Inside her room, she's as snug as a bug. Inside her room, she's able to feel loved. Inside her room, her fears don't hurt too much, and so she remains inside the cage, inside her cage. She spends her hours hiding away with Sean, playing console games. She has him beat the bosses. She spends her days hiding from everything, locked up in her heart. She's starting to unravel inside her room. She's as snug as a bug. Inside her room, she struggles to feel love. Inside her room, her fears are building up, but still she remains inside her cage. Oh, my darling, don't you cry now, don't you worry. Oh, my darling, don't you cry now, don't you worry. Oh, my darling, don't you cry now, don't you worry. She spends her hours hiding inside her head where the fears have taken root. There's nothing she can do She spends her hours thinking about the ways she's been betrayed. It's true, there's nothing she will do inside her room. Oh, here she'll stay quite snug. Stay quite snug, there you go. Inside her room, hiding from the love. Inside her room, trapped within her head. And here she remains, locked inside the cage she's made. There we go. That was a D7. So yeah, I'd try to and just not think about it and just play it. Yeah, so that's a song called "Snug as a Bug," and you know, I think Kyoshi Kira was pretty happy with it. You know, like it's gonna be a tough. That's gonna be a really, really hard situation to find yourself in. Okay, let me talk to you guys for a second. Thank you, Lenina. Thank you, Bobcat. And Santa's coming. What did Santa's coming? That's an awesome handle. What did he ask? Play California Dreamin'. Yeah, and thank you, Isabella. But what was I? Yes. All right. So one of the things I'm doing. So there's a venue right kitty corner. It's probably about maybe about 500 yards away from my house. So it's super close. It's very tiny. So like 30 people will make it. I think their capacity is 110 people. So 30 people will make it feel completely packed. You know, jam packed. And I'm going to be doing every Sunday from 2 to 6 p.m. I'll be doing a performance there. I'm going to be joined. Andrew Heaton's going to be joining me doing comedy. Justin Robert Young's going to be joining me doing comedy. Boone's going to be joining me doing music. I'm going to reach out to Jomo and see if he wants to join me. These guys are not going to be doing it every single week. You know, like it's good. They'll be joining me based on their availability. But I'm going to be doing it every single week. And basically, my intention is to plant a flag in the sand here in Austin, because there are 1,000 people that there are 1,000 people that signed up on Bands in Town and on Songkick that say they want to know when Get Set Go plays, right? Now the thing is that for me, like, one of my frustrations about I just don't like to play. I don't like to play at a venue, because most venues go, oh, you have 45 minutes. Like, yeah, like you got a set here. Play your 45-minute set. Like 45-minute sets for me is barely even the fucking surface, right? The thing is like for me, I've got enough music that I could play 4 or 5 hours every single day for a full 7 days, and not repeat a single song, and still make sure every single every single show was awesome, you know, and fun and exciting and big sing-alongs and big epic things and heartfelt, you know, like so. So I knew that I needed a space where I had a lot more time, you know. Yeah, right. And so for me to play a 45-minute set, I just want to play the hits, which is like literally the songs I am the most tired of. I Hate Everyone and Wait and Die Motherfucker Die. Like, they're fun songs for me to play as long as I get to spice it up with a bunch of other stuff. But if I'm playing in Austin just once every 6 months, then I just play the hits, you know? So I knew in order for me to find, I wanted to find a place where I could do something on a weekly basis, where I had enough time to play as much as I wanted to, and I wanted to be able to invite friends and bring friends in and be in charge of the night, the way I was at Mr. T's and at the Thirsty Crow and what have you. So I've got a space. It's called the Little Drinks Lounge on Congress. So it's great. It's like centrally located. It's easy to find. It's right across the street from Cosmic. It's right. You know, it's a few doors down from the Little Ethiopia. What is it? Taste of Ethiopia, which is an amazing vegetarian place. There's barbecue right across the street. There's two taco stands. There's other barbecue right across the street. There's chicken wings. There's another taco stand. There's 3 taco stands. So it's an amazing location. And so my intention is to just full court press the shit out of it. So I'm gonna, once I figure out what I'm gonna call the event, I'm gonna buy the domain. I'm going to put together a website, and we're going to put a monthly flyer. All it's going to have is going to be the domain name and the flyer for the month. This is who's playing, you know. So that way I can just be like, go to this site if you want to see who's playing, you know. So Heaton and Justin and Boone, you know, and others I can. So they're looking at their schedules to figure out what, like, you know, what their you know, but it's see, that's the thing is, but it's not really an open mic, because it's funny because that was what happened. That was what the Thirsty Crow was. Like, they wanted me to make the Thirsty Crow an open mic, and I'm like, I don't want to do an open mic. I don't want people that don't take music seriously to show up and be like, hey, I want to join in. Like, the thing is, like I wrote one song and that I've been playing for the past 20 years. I want to show up and play that song. You're like, no, man, you know, no, of course, Elix, but you're totally right, because, and how you doing, brother? But it is, because there was a thing, there was a point in time when the thing I was doing at Thirsty Crow was called the Open Mic TV, you know, and I'm like, it just rankled, because I'm like, I want to invite all of my really skilled and talented songwriter friends to show up and play. I don't mind us rotating. So that's what's going to happen. So what we're going to do is, We'll each of us do like little 10-minute sets. If I've got like 3 or 4 performers, we'll go up and we'll do like 10 minutes of music, and then we'll hop off, and somebody else will show up and they'll do like 10 minutes of music, and then one of the comedians will go up and they'll do 10 minutes of jokes, and so it'll just be, so it's gonna be, and then as I identify new performers and new people and better people, like it should eventually become like this cool little, like, this is a place where songwriters and comedians hang out to just try out new material, to test their newest stuff, you know. And so and one of the things that I'm going to try to inspire just by doing it is I'm going to try to always have 1 or 2 brand new songs to like hey, I just wrote this week, you know, to play for everybody, just so I kind of put a little fire under the butts of all the other musicians that are there to bring their own new material, you know. So we'll see. But it's going to be an enormous, because what I'm going to do is Isabella and I are gonna go out for a couple hours every single day, and we're just gonna go to the venues right near us. So there's the O4 Lounge, there's Cosmic, there's Little Drinks Lounge. Just those 4 are within like literally like striking distance of each other. Like I could throw a baseball and hit each venue. So we're just gonna hit those 3. And just chat people up and be like, oh, hey, we're doing a new thing. So first I have to get the website built. So first I have to come up with a name, then I have to come up with a website, and then, you know, and come up with the logo, and then I have to assemble the and then if that first month is successful, if everybody's happy with it, then we're gonna talk about just making it a regular thing. So my hope is that it is successful, and that I now have a Sunday place where I can play live and start building my Austin following, you know. Which is something I haven't really. It's funny. I tried doing that in 2015 when I first came to Austin. We had a residency. We had a monthly residency at Patsy's Cowgirl Cafe, and I just couldn't get my bandmates to fucking work. We got together. We got together for 2 hours every single week. We fucked around for an hour, and we played the set once, and that was it. That was all the work we did. And I'm like, guys, we will never be a band worth talking about if that's the amount of work we put in. And like, don't worry about Mike. And I was like, okay. And yeah, and of course I just couldn't sustain it. I was like, this is total horseshit. You know, like, I think it's just like, so, but one thing I am planning on doing, so I'm going to hire a percussionist, somebody that has a cajon and has bongos. I might even hire 2, and shaker and tambourine, because I think that one of the things that makes for really, really compelling live music, particularly when you're just doing acoustic stuff and with just vocals, is having a good rhythm section, you know. And so I might hire 2 percussionists. I'm gonna hire 1 percussionist and see how it goes with this person. If the person is awesome and is able to deliver all of the complex little kind of Phillips and things, just add a little bit of spice to the music, then I'll just stick with them. If I feel like it's missed, but anyway, so hey, oh, thank you, Aldo. No worries, man. Thank you, brother, and thank you so much, man. And so anyway, so that's an enormous amount of like to my already crazy schedule, because I'm recording 10 acoustic demos a day, or 10 acoustic demos a week, plus I'm doing this. Plus, I'm trying to sort out all of my publicity stuff, and I'm trying to make sure that that my publicist doesn't have to do any lifting at all. What I'm going to do is so I'm, for all of the Austin stuff, I'm putting together a list of like, hey, this is the person you need to reach out for the Chronicle to talk to, like, cause this is the person that handles all the event write-ups for the Austin Chronicle. For the Austin Statesman, here's the person that handles all the event write-ups for the, so I just want to make it as easy as possible. So all she needs to do is just call people up and be like, hey, I'm Mike TV's publicist, and I'm the publicist for Get Set Go, and we're going to submit some stuff to you, and I just want to follow up. So I hope it all goes well. I turn up, but the drive home means staying. Oh no, yeah, no, of course, man, of course, no, yeah, that of course. Yeah, I wish. Well, but that's the thing, is right. So for me. So my thing is, my hope is that this first month goes really, really well, that I'm able to quickly build a loyal cadre of people that start showing up with some frequency, and that I can just turn this into the place where if you find yourself in Austin over a weekend, you just show up here, and so that's my goal. So that's the what I'm trying to do. So we'll see. And then it should also be fun because it'll be like, I mean, again, like I know Brian's crazy busy, but I'd love to get Brian on board. Like I'd love to anybody that wants a place to just hang out and be amongst friends and do cool stuff, in front of an audience. That's where once they hear you, they'll be hooked. Yeah. Thank you, Lysol Razor. That's my hope, man. Okay. So I've got about 36 minutes left. I don't have any requests on my request queue. I've got 36 minutes, and then I got to go because I have to get ready because Isabella and I are doing dinner and it's 87 degrees in the studio. It is 87 degrees in the studio right now. It is absurdly hot. Sue, go down, bud. Go down. It's too hot up here for you, man. You're a big, gigantic white puppy. Go downstairs. Go on, bud. Come here. Sue, come here. I'm going to get him downstairs. It's way too hot up here. Come here, bud. Actually, Isabella, could you turn on the fan downstairs? Thank you. It's too hot, bud. I don't want you to die. I know. Come on, go down. Come here. Come here, bud. Come here. Come on. Let's go. Good boy. Come on. You can go. All right, come here. Come here, bud. Come here, this way. All right, here, just go there. Go down. Go down. Go down, bud. Go down. Come on, go. Go. Jesus. Let's go. Come here, bud. Let's go. Come on. Thank you, sweetheart. All right, fuck it. I don't want Sue to fucking die, man. Jesus Christ. But it's fucking hot as fuck up here. All right, let's see. All right. So, what am I gonna play? Let's see what I've got of new material that I haven't played. Mad Max Fury Road. Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have that one anymore. I mean, I do. I've got it somewhere, but Mad Max. Here. Here. Maybe I've got it right here. When I first saw it, let me just do this. When I first saw the name of this movie, I thought it said Mad Max Fury Road. So I imagined my old buddy Mad Max begging boys and girls in squirrel clothes. Yeah, that's when I first saw this movie, something like that. All right, Still We Bleed. Wow. We've been taking all the night. Hey, thank you. We've been taking all the medicine, we've been breaking in and out again. We need a release. We've been trying all the remedies, we've been lying to friends and enemies. We need a reprieve. Oh, oh, oh. We need something. We don't know what we need. We know we need something. Still we bleed. We've been running round and round again, finding grooves and running round in them. We need a reprieve. We've been racing, chasing everyone, running faster, everyone must run. We need a release. Oh, we need something. We don't know what we need, but we know we need something. Still we bleed. I know you are beautiful, you are so full of light. That light up, your lighted blinds. But I don't. I don't remember. I remember how the yeah, I don't remember. So I've there's I play a strange F7 right there. That's not it. I don't know. I know you are beautiful. You are so full of light. Your lighted blinds. Blinds. I forget. Anyway, I can't play that one. Stilly Bleed. I'd have to review that one. I'd have to listen to the song to figure out how exactly I can play that F. All right, so let's see. Nugs. All right, I'm okay. This is another song I haven't played in a million years. Thank you, Bobcat. Sorry about that. Nugs. Let me listen to this song. I haven't played this one in what feels like over a year. Nugs is not in my library. Complete. Let me see. I may not be able to do this one because I haven't heard it. Everything else. Nugs. No, I don't have Nugs. Nugs is on my laptop. Let me Nugs. Got it. Nugs. Yeah, I don't. Nugs. Got it. Yeah, I don't remember how this one goes, man. I'm sorry, Elix. I would have to find that one and review it. I wonder if it here. Let me see if it's on my Patreon. It could be. Let me see Patreon. Let's see Nugs. God, man. Boy, I'm failing left and right. No, that's not Nugs. Nugs. I want to. How do I search my Patreon? View all posts, and then search. Let's find a creator. I can't search my posts. It's so weird. Published. Here, let me see. Published. Hi. Yeah. Okay. These are them. So how do I search my posts? Hello, Patreon. Can I search my posts? Okay. Well, apparently. Yeah. Right. Okay. So Murder of Millions. This is one I can do. All right. Yay! I hit a song I can play with it. I'm not a very nice guy. I've made so many women cry, and I know I am alone, and that's the way it's meant to be. I've been cruel, I played the fool, and I made a mess of everything. I betrayed a promise I made, and I hurt her through and through. Now it's done, she's finally gone, and I don't know what to do. I think I might set my house on fire, hang myself from the telephone wire, bomb the Trade Center, and crash all the trains. Murder by millions, and feast on their brains. I am ashamed. No. I'm not a very good man. I've done so many underhanded things. I cannot sing about the things that I have done, because I'm afraid of what they will say when my sins have all been spun. I live in fear of yesteryear, and I live in fear of you. All I want is to be gone, 'cause I don't know what to do. I think I might set my house on fire, hang myself from the telephone wire, bomb the Trade Center, and crash all the trains. Murder by millions, and feast on their brains. I am ashamed. Oh, I've been shamed, and I've been changed by my shame. Oh, I'm not the same. I might set my house on fire, hang myself from the telephone wire, bomb the Trade Center, and crash all the trains. Murder by millions, and feast on their brains. Bomb the Trade Center, and crash all the trains. Murder by millions, and feast on their brains. I am ashamed. Man, it's crazy how a little fan from downstairs blowing the cold air up this way feels amazing. Are you looking at chord charts and lyric sheets? Yes, so I do. Thank you, Bobcat. Thank you. I do have cheat sheets for that one. I don't have any chord charts. A lot of the older songs I only have, like, the songs from my first 4 records are just I have memorized because I've played them so many thousands of times. That one doesn't have any chord charts, but that one I did have lyrics up for. I don't really need lyrics for that one. I've got them, but if I do have lyrics, because right now every single song that I've got that is in my request queue has a lyrics page pop up. A lot of my older material just pops up with just the name of the title, and there's no lyrics because I don't have any. Isabella joined me on some of these, so we hopped on because one of the great things about Get Set Go is like their fans have posted up a whole slew of my lyrics, right, for multiple records. But the lyrics are always wrong. They're always wrong. And so that one is, that's why I had a couple of flubs in there because they didn't transcribe the lyrics right. I'm like, how the fuck do you miss what I'm saying? It's like what you put there, it doesn't make any sense, you know? Anyway, but it's always funny. The trouble with being poor. Wow. All right. So this is one I did try. This is, right. Is that no? Let me see. Yeah. Is it really that high? Let me bring it down a half step. No, I'm singing the wrong. I'm doing the wrong song. Sorry about that. I just realized this is the trouble with being poor. So long. These are not the right looks. So long as I can breathe, she says, joking. As long as I can breathe, she says, joking to me. I will smoke these cigarettes. I simply smile, but oh, all the while I wonder how much time we get. Bum 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 bum, bum 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 bum, bum 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 bum, da da dum bum ba da bum bum. The trouble with being poor is not always wanting more, but keeping the things you have and the things that have you. Oh, we are all alone in the end, alone again. La 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 la. Bum 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 bum, bum 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 bum, bum 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 bum, ba da dum bum bum ba bum bum. I would like a drink to keep me from thinking of all the things I once had. Oh, but that drink was a reason I think that all that was good has turned bad. Bum 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 bum, bum 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 bum, bum 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 bum, ba da dum bum bum ba dum bum. The trouble with being broke is sometimes there is no smoke to tell you that there is a fire at hand. Oh, we are all alone again. La 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 la. Oh, I wish I was a king. There's not a thing that I would need. I wish I was the Pope, then I would have some hope. I wish I was the sun, I could shine on everyone. But I am only me, the toughest thing to be venom bound, but let 'em bound. Bum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum, ba-da-da-da-da, venom bound, but let 'em bound. Bum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum. The trouble with being poor is not always wanting more, but keeping the things you have and the things that have you. Oh, we are all alone in the end, alone, alone, alone again. La 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 la. I haven't played that one in a long time, but that's a fun. I really like that song. Hey, it was a hi. Hey, thank you, man. Good to see you, amigo. Yeah, that's a fun song. It's a fun song to play. I like that one. Thank you. I gotta go. Congrats. Oh, thank you, thank you, Bobcat. Yeah, no worries, man. I've only got like 17 minutes left in the stream anyway, so I've got time enough for maybe 2 or 3 more. And then I need to go. I need to respond to Dina, and then I need to hop in the shower because I was sweating like a maniac up here because it's a fucking billion degrees. It's 1 billion degrees in here. It's so hot that things cannot actually exist. Everything that you see here is just is completely just not. It's not even gas. It's been all burned up. All right, so let's see. Why don't we do here? Let me do a few piano songs because I haven't touched the piano. I didn't play the electric guitar, but I set up both. Here I'll do 2 piano songs and then I'll close with one electric guitar song and that will be it for me. All right. All right. So of my piano songs, what would you guys like to hear? I know Bobcat just left, so I know he likes one, but he's gone. So, here, let me. Let me play this one. I haven't played this one. I haven't played this one in days. It's not a sad song. It's not a heartbreak. It's not a regret. It's not a mistake. It's just a wave in an endless ocean. A crashing that scatters in a sea of commotion. It is a moment, only a moment in time. It's not a prayer. It's not a hoping, it's not a reason or a way to keep coping. It's just a wave in an empty ocean, a thrashing that shatters, all left unknowing. It is a moment, only a moment in time. It never ends with the blare of trumpets, it ends with no fanfare. It goes out with a little whimper as if anybody cared. You share, but no one gives a damn. It's not a sad song, it's not a heartbreak, it's not a regret, it's not a mistake, It's just a wave and an endless ocean, a crashing that scatters in a sea of commotion. It is a moment, only a moment in time. It never ends with the blare of trumpets, it ends with no fanfare. It goes out with a little whimper as if anybody cared. You share, but no one gives a damn. I didn't mean to let you down, I didn't want to let you go. You know I didn't want to, but I gotta do something, lover. I can't sit and tolerate a day that simply slips away. A day of endless drudgery, a quiet day that's killing me. Hey. Something like that. That one's still a work in progress. Let me see. I can't. Let me see what's happening. I can't read that. Let's see. Can't find piano icon. Hey. Yeah. So hey, in between lives. So that's a new song. That's a new song called "Only a Moment." It's still being shaped up. Hey, Skulkerbat, how you doing, man? So yeah, I'm just wait. Oh, this is working. Okay. Yeah. Anyway. So new one. It's a brand new one. And now let me turn on the chat on my phone so I can actually read what you guys are saying without having to get up to read it. And there's the little munchkin. That's the newest member of my family. Okay, so that was a song called "Only a Moment." That's a new one. I'll do "Nobody Loves Me." I know nobody loves me, I know that is true. Especially when they tell me they love me, oh, I ain't no fool. Oh, I know it's a lie, I know it deep in my heart. So I slip away, I wanna stay far apart. I know I am a bother, I am a pest, they don't want me around. Even my father simply just left, we had no common ground. Oh, I know it's true, I know it deep in my heart. So I drift away, I will remain far apart. Maybe I'm a hard luck case, you know. I'm never gonna change, never gonna grow. I think then maybe I will stay locked in the cage of the everyday. Maybe I'm a broken toy, you see. Oh, that's why no one will play with me. That's okay, I don't mind. I play songs to pass the time. Oh, I play songs to pass the time. I know nobody wants me wants me around. So I fill up my hours making up music, knocking out sounds. Oh, and I know it's true, I know it deep in my heart. And the pain used to kill, oh, but the hurt only smarts. Maybe I'm a hard luck case, you know. I'm never gonna change, never gonna grow. I think then maybe I will stay locked in the cage of the everyday. Maybe I'm a broken toy, you see. Oh, that's why no one will play with me. That's okay, I don't mind. I play songs to pass the time. Oh, I play songs to pass the time. Maybe I'm a hard luck case, you know. I'm never gonna change, never gonna grow. I think then maybe I will stay locked in the cage of the everyday. Maybe I'm a broken toy, you see. Oh, that's why no one will play with me. That's okay, I don't mind. I play songs to pass the time. Oh, I play songs to pass the time. So something like that. That one's still one that's kind of developing its shape, you know. Let me see. Yeah. The puppy is absurdly, absurdly. I've got the largest dog, the world's largest dog, and the world's smallest dog. Well, not you know, but they're in the extreme ends of both sides. Thank you, Lenina. Thank you. All right, so let me I'll play, ladies and gentlemen. We are on fire. All right, so this is going to be, okay. This is going to be my last one. And then I'm going to, that's she's going to be, it's going to be an awesome time. I think we're going to bring both dogs to the thing. I have to, we'll have to see. I have to, if not, then, wait, hello, hi. Oh, shoot, because this is not plugged in home. That's what I didn't do. Hold on, wait. There. Dagnabbit. Oh, crap. Okay, I don't think I need to. Again. Okay, this is a song called Ladies and Gentlemen, We Are on Fire. This is my last one, everybody. Sorry, I apologize for shutting the stream down a little early. I'm just, this is an anniversary. 2 years ago today, Isabella and I started hanging out online. She was in Italy, and I was in the U.S. I was in this place, and fast forward 2 years, and she's been living with me for the past few months, and it's been awesome. And good times. So hold on.
gonna be alright. Everything's on fire. The ship is going down and the flames are climbing higher, but we'll be alright. What else can we do? The ship is going down, but baby, you look beautiful. I love the way the flames light your face. Oh, 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 darling, you're so beautiful. I love just how the fire lights you now. Oh, 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 darling, you're so beautiful. We're gonna be alright. There's chaos in the streets. The buildings, they are burning and we're running from the heat, but we'll be alright. There's nothing left to do. Burn, baby, burn, and love you are beautiful. Embrace the fire, burning desire. Oh, 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 darling, you're so beautiful. I just can't wait. Oh, I'm on fire. Oh, 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 darling, you're so beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, we are on fire. Ladies and gentlemen, we are on fire. We're gonna be alright. The world's gone insane. We're gonna steal a car and then we're gonna make a getaway. We'll be alright. What else can we do? Everything's on fire, but love you are beautiful. I love the way the flames light your face. Oh, 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 darling, darling, you're so beautiful. I love just how the fire lights you now. Oh, 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 darling, you're so beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, we are on fire. Ladies and gentlemen, we are on fire. All right. Hey, thank you, everybody. Yeah, man. So I will be here tomorrow, same bat time, same bat channel. No, actually, it will be at my regular time. So I will be going from 5 p.m. Central Time to 8 p.m. So it'll be a 3-hour show. The only reason why I'm cutting tonight's show short is because Isabella and I have dinner plans. We have reservations for dinner in 1 hour, and so I need to head downstairs and shower off all the copious amounts of sweat that has totally soaked this shirt. And then, but yes, Dina, I certainly will. That would be awesome. That's great. That's super cool. And yeah, all right. So I will respond to you momentarily. Thank you, everybody. I love you guys so much. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for being here. Thanks for like just digging them, like, you know, just hanging out, you know. I'm starting to get back into focusing on music as opposed to lately. I've just been, my whole focus has been on the publicity stuff and the new live thing, and like, so I've been super distracted with all of that and haven't really had a chance to pour as much time and attention into the music as I normally do. So you should see a little bit of a shift as I gear back towards music the latter half of this week and throughout next week. So I love you guys. I will see you all hopefully very soon. And Dina, I'll reach out to you in just a moment. All right. So adios. Thank you guys. Adios and a tout à l'heure.